What is up, party people? I'm on a beanbag chair. I'm really comfortable right now, actually. I just want to preface this and say I have not scripted this video at all. Usually I at least make bullet points so that I stay on track because I'm very scatterbrained as a person. I didn't do that this time because I'm lazy. So we'll see how long it takes for me to get sidetracked. Don't look at me for drug advice. My goal for this video is just to go give you guys a tour of, made a couple edits to Ari to kind of talk about my place in the furry fandom, modern day, cause I've grown up and changed a lot since I used to make these videos more regularly. Numero uno, I've changed. You've changed. Life is beautiful. I look different. Ari looks different, I mean. Yeah, give him a little show off what I did. I feel like I'm on a Zoom call right now because I'm just recording this on my computer. The reason why I scheduled this Zoom call, the reason why I made these edits was because Ari, I commissioned him like, what, 4 years ago, I want to say? And my art style has changed a lot, so has my personality. His original style was very cute. It was, you know, it was very cutesy, which was fine for the time, and it still is, and I still love Sky High Studios, and did an incredible job. 100% I would recommend them as a maker. Sky, if you're watching this, you're awesome, and I'm sorry for being so insufferable as a child. Thank you for putting up with me. I've kind of grown an appreciation for bizarre and questionable character design choices just in recent years, and I wanted that to kind of like reflect a little more. So that's why I did this with the eyes. Everything that I did it's very amateur, fast, and quickly reversible. I'm probably going to go back and make little edits, clean it up. This is just like, I just did this in an afternoon. So I made his eyes kind of crazy, which I really like. I think that gives him this sort of like look where you look at him and you go, whoa. I didn't even realize I kind of gave him, he's got the reflection of a ring light, which would have been more appropriate and kind of cute if I made videos like professionally and more regularly. Hey Samson. I gave him little eyelids, just kind of give him this sleepy, drowsy look. He's right behind my computer now. Hi! What was I saying? Right, I spent like an hour trying to figure out the perfect placement for the eyelids to make him look kind of drowsy and whatnot, and not like he's got bedroom eyes. That was a big concern that I had, and I think I executed it pretty well. But generally, I think it works pretty good. The other thing I did was I added these black lines all around to give him a kind of graphic, cartoony style, because, you know, by and large, I am a cartoonist. These lines on the sides of his eyes, I put them there, I call them peanut lines, because I kind of take them from the Peanuts, you know, Schultz. I think they're cute. So this is the new Ari. Yay! I just wanted to make something kind of that felt a little bit more like me, in case I ever wanted to, you know, go out, maybe to a convention or something. That's always been something that I've... Hello! Hi, baby! Ugh. That's always been something that I've, like, really wanted to do. It's like, on my bucket list. Go to a convention, go fursuiting with other people. I brought Ari to one convention a couple years back, but that wasn't really a furry convention, and none of my friends were in fursuit or anything. You know, it was just me. Which, it was fun. I had a great time, but I do wish that I could meet some other people. Hello. He's a good boy. He's such a good boy. Here, I'll take my paws off so I can pet you better. Whew, it's hot in here. Or is it just me? Conventions. Geek culture is big in my area, sort of. So you would think that there would be a lot of opportunities for, like, furry conventions and, you know, fandom stuff and meetups and stuff like that, but also, my area. So, a little while back, a couple years back, there was a convention that, without trying to give away too many details about, like, what my location or anything, it's kind of infamous for being, like, the worst, most depraved convention that ever occurred in furry fandom history, and heck, maybe even just, like, fandom history in general. That probably, me just saying that, you probably know what I'm talking about, you probably know where I live now. That convention does not exist anymore. Gee, I wonder why. It's been replaced by another one, I think. You know, I'm an anxious person, and I have hesitations going to proper convention, which is one of the reasons I kind of, like, fizzled out in the fandom a little bit. I feel like I'd be a lot more into it if I knew any furries in real life, but I don't, because I'm afraid of meeting furries in my area, because I'm scared. Like, did you know that the furry fandom, a lot of furries are into hard drugs? Because I didn't know that a lot of furries were into hard drugs. I didn't know that. I don't want to get into, like, some sort of PSA or anything. My general sentiment is I don't care. I really don't. We should be responsible about what we do, and yada yada. I think that if anybody's gonna give you a PSA or a drug talk or anything like that, or tell you what to do, it should not be me. Don't listen to me. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, and I don't do drugs. I don't know anything about drugs. Don't look at me for drug advice. In my area specifically, there's like a dozen weed stores within like a 15-minute drive of me. And I think that combined with like the furry fandom's tendency to already do drugs, it just like amplified it. That's my theory as to why that one convention turned out the way that it did. Anyway, it's still on my bucket list to go to a furry convention, but I want to be real careful about it. Have to be honest. The fandom's kind of drawn me back in these days. It's like a siren call taking me back in. One of the reasons why, by the way, that I kind of left was because I made friends. This YouTube channel was just kind of like my way of like being kind of semi-social, or you know, getting my fix of socialization during the pandemic when I didn't have a lot of friends. But I have them now, and I still do. I still like funny animals, and I like yeah, I don't know, man. I think I'm stuck. I'm trapped. Not in the fandom. I mean in this suit. When I was refurbishing it, I spilled glue inside the head and didn't notice until I put it on, and now I can't take it off. Help me! I'm stuck! I'm just joshing you. I love you. Enough to bother him. In other news, I've decided to update Kiwi. Maybe I'll put a picture up here, but I've grown a lot as an artist since making him the first time. I really like the design that I'm landing on, and I'm gonna be honest, one of my biggest little pipe dreams, I guess, to get a fursuit of him, so he's real. I always intended to make the fursuit myself, I guess, but I don't really have the time nor like the desire to make... Oh shoot, I've probably been touching the microphone a lot, haven't I? I don't really have the time nor the desire to make fursuits much anymore. If I were to get Kiwi made, I would want to get him made by a maker, but the design that I've come up with, it's got some challenging elements, such as that crazy Ziggy Stardust hair. I would want his eyes to be that particular shape. I've been really liking the retro 2D style, so I'd want them to be 2D. So I would need to find a maker that is, you know, reasonably priced. They would need to have experience making big cats and also sculpting crazy hairstyles. And would also be willing to cooperate with me and because I have a very particular vision. That's really specific, and I don't know if I'm ever going to find a maker that can do that, is what I thought. Recently, I've come upon a maker that checks all of the boxes. Like, it's perfect. I'm not going to say who they are yet, because I'm still, like, you know, researching and making sure that they're not a scam or anything, but, like, I'm also recently, or soon will be, employed full-time, and will be no longer as broke as I usually am. I'll still be broke, but just less so. So, I could, hypothetically, I don't know if I will, I could have a fursuit made of Kiwi. Is this a financially smart decision? No! But it's a possibility, and that's crazy. And I feel like a little kid again, you know, imagining sitting on my floor and opening up a box, and it's Kiwi right there. Oh my gosh. I spent a lot of time daydreaming about that when I was a kid. And unboxing Ari was amazing, of course, but unboxing Kiwi? Are you kidding me? That would be insane. It would make me really happy. And so that's, I think that's everything that I want to talk about on this channel, or you might not. This beanbag chair is really comfortable, though. Okay, that's all. Bye. Sammy, can I get up and stop the video? Please. I'm getting up. I'm getting up. I'm moving. I'm moving.